Alright people, how are we doing? Welcome to yet another Brexit Bubbles match reaction, and today we are looking at England 1, Greece 2. Yes, I'm going to repeat that. At Wembley in the Nations League, England 1, Greece 2. And where do we even begin? Well, I'll start with the lineup. And honestly, everyone was looking at all the players on that team sheet and they were thinking, oh, it's world class. England are going to blow Greece away. But I tell you what, we were so wrong. 3 of the players included: room temperature Palmer, egg fried rice, sack of potatoes. Honestly, they were awful. And the whole team was just as bad as each other. And especially these so-called world-class players who never seem to shine on the big stage for England. I don't even know what they were thinking. They probably thought the game was being played tonight, because last night they didn't even turn up. And that T-Rex armed nutcase in goal, Jordan Pickford, is so inconsistent. In the big tournaments he'll have great performances, but in these little games at Wembley he always has an absolute nightmare. And yesterday he nearly got on the score sheet for Greece, getting an assist as he gave the ball away in a stupid area, and luckily Colwill was back to clear it off the line in the first half, keeping it at 0-0 for then. Man City's Rico Lewis was in the side at fullback, and honestly, he started the game all right, not too bad, but by the end of it, you would have preferred to have lunch money Lewis at the back, because honestly, what was that performance and what was that defending? And the defence is something I really do want to touch on, as last night it was an absolute nightmare. What were we doing? We were letting more balls through the back than Katie Price, and that is saying something. How many times Greece got through? Even Mavropanos scored from a corner and it was disallowed for being offside, but we could have lost that game 6-7-1, maybe we wouldn't have even scored. But it was just an absolute disgrace last night, and how many times we were letting Greece through is terrible if we're supposed to be competing in these big tournaments and winning these big prizes with, let's face it, this world-class team. And I say world-class team talking about England, but if there was an alien that came down from space to watch the game yesterday and you showed him the two teams, you probably would have said that Greece were the world-class ones, as their defence, their midfield, their attack, even the goalkeeper. They all had very good games, especially Mavropanos at the back putting in a very solid performance, and Pavlidis up front getting 2 goals and one that was disallowed as well. What can you even say apart from just praise Greece and basically say, England, what on earth are we doing? And this so-called world-class team that goes into these tournaments as, you know, one of the likely favourites to win them, we can't even win this Nations League group, and we're in the second tier. We're not even in the top tier of the Nations League. We're not even playing against the big boys. Your France, your Spain, even your Portugals are in, even Scotland are in the Nations League above. We're in Nations League B. I know we don't care about the Nations League, but we're in Nations League B. We're in the Championship of the Nations League. If we win the group, we get promoted. What has happened? This team needs to get promoted from the second tier of the Nations League. Oh, God. Sometimes this nation drives us insane. We are meant to be the home of football. Bring football home. We need to get out of the Championship first. And although it's only the Nations League, it's that winning mentality. And yesterday, we were terrible and didn't even deserve to win an egg and spoon race yesterday. Shocking. But not looking at individual players and individual performances, let's take a look at the gaffer, the interim manager, Lee Carsley, who looks like the Irish version of Lee from AFTV.
He's done it again!
That is a foul!
You fucking little bastard!
But on the sidelines, maybe he would have been better, because I don't really know what happened last night. And tactically, I don't even know what we would have said to them. At half-time, 0-0, and to be honest, Greece were the better team even in the first half. What do you even say? It's the Nations League, at home, surely you've got to win, you know? In a packed-out Wembley, the fans have come to see England, and they're greeted with that performance. And I was going to say, oh, it's not like England, you know, we can back them up, they made the Euro final. Doesn't mean anything if you don't win anything. We're like Tottenham. We are like Tottenham. We are genuinely the Tottenham of international football.
The history of the Tottenham.
And it's horrible to say because it's Tottenham, but we make these finals, we do fuck all in them. We ghost, the players ghost, we bottle it. Look at the Euro 2021, bottled it. Last Euros, got it back. We were on top last 5-10 minutes, lost. It's an absolute joke, English football. And yes, yesterday was only the Nations League, and I'm not trying to get too worked up, but what were we doing? What were we doing? We were getting carved open again and again and again and again. And if it wasn't for VAR or, you know, Greece being this far offside, we would have been battered, and it would have been an absolute embarrassment, even more than it already is. So what can you say? What can you say to someone like that performance? And what's going to happen next. We go away to Finland on Sunday, and I'm not praying for a win in terms of this Nations League competition. I'm not bothered about the competition. I'm bothered about England as a nation, just winning games, just winning anything, winning a friendly, for God's sake. You know. So we have to go away to Finland on Sunday and honestly just hope for a win. And we'll see what happens. Let me know what you think about the game yesterday down in the comments below. If you did enjoy this little video, please be sure to like and subscribe. Until next time, come on England, save our footballing nation. See you later.